Right, it's Monday morning. We're now going to nip down and go see Phil, the architect, and then we'll be going home for a couple of days. Got some stuff to pick up and stuff, such like, and then come back and get stuck in again. Luckily, we've got our caravan here that we can. It's nice to be stay in. We're not having to shoot over from Tysel every day to do work. So it's just all working great. See you in a bit. Bye. Well, we've just had a great meeting with the architect, Phil. He's a lovely fella. And it's going to take time. That's the only trouble. Just everything takes time. Dotting the I's and crossing the T's. But you can sort of see how it's sort of going to come together. It's all really exciting, isn't it? Really, you know. But it is going to take time. It's the planning has changed considerably over these last couple of years, apparently. The way that you have to do it. I tell you what, we've learned something new today. You've got to have planning permission for certain fences, and even if you wanted to re-render your house. Oh, well, no, if your house wasn't rendered and you were going to render it, you've got to get planning permission in these places. Unbelievable. But anyway, every day's a school day. So anyway, we're on our way back home now because I've got my physio tomorrow at hospital, so we have to keep nipping back home. And we'll be getting his pad and his pen out a bit later and playing with ideas on where things will be going. So yeah, watch this space. Bye for now. So, sat with the laptop. We've been doing this for hours and hours and hours over different days and different ideas and stuff like that. Sort of trying to plan, work out what we want. So I think we've come up with a final design, but this is about his 18th go at it. Switch it round. So it's a bit of software that I've downloaded off it or using off the internet. It allows you to sort of plan your rooms and your doors and everything. Where your bathroom's going to go and stuff like that. Let's just have a look at so if I switch it into 3D, then you can actually then sort of spin it round and have a look. It's quite good actually, isn't it? Yeah. See where your doors are going to impact into different rooms, and although it's not accurate with the sort of furniture and kitchens that you put in, and I use another bit of software for looking at for the kitchens, but yeah, well, that's what we're up to so far. Now this is another bit of software that I've been playing with, which allows you to draw out. This is for planning a kitchen, really. So it allows you to sort of add all the kitchen units and the sinks and decide where your dishwasher is going to go and stuff like that. And then again, you can actually put it into, let me go into 3D view. And then once that does that, starts to build the room. There we go. And then you can actually sort of visualize and have a spin round and basically see what your kitchen is going to look like. You can choose different colours and different types of styles and units and stuff like that. So we're just playing at the moment, just playing. So all good fun. What's really important is actually getting it right from sort of beginning, because once it's all ripped out, the electrician will do the first fix before we start plasterboarding all the walls and stuff like that. So really, you've got to sort of plan out where all your plug sockets are going to go, where your light switches need to be. So I've been working through one room at a time, and I've been doing some like color coded. So you know, which are double sockets, which are light switches, which are sockets above work surfaces, what sockets are below work surfaces. So you've got to sort of get, it's a one big jigsaw puzzle, or it would appear to be one big jigsaw puzzle, this. But you need to, it's like with a jigsaw puzzle, if you don't get the edges right, you make a right mess of it. So, but really enjoying this, really enjoying it. Good morning. Well, it's Thursday. We always like to come over on a Thursday because we like to go to quiz night in a local pub. So it's a good excuse to come over to Caravan, have a night out as well. So you'll be pleased to hear that the solicitors now call me Mr. Archibald, not drug dealing, money laundering scumbag, which they seem to have been wanting to refer to me for the last few weeks. So and they seem quite happy now to empty my savings account into their account. So everything's hunky-dory at last. So when I was working at properties today, yesterday we called in a really fantastic kitchen place, DIY Kitchens it's called. What a show, wasn't it a showroom that, Helen?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just
very impressive.
Very impressive, wasn't it, out of this world. And they have a piece of design software that I'm playing with, and basically you design your kitchen and which kitchen you want, and it adds it all up for you, and you press click, and before you know it gets delivered. But it's the best thing about it is it's not flat pack either. Everything's already pre-built. Even with drawers and handles and whatever you select, it's just pre-built. And you just put it together like a jigsaw puzzle. So that's brilliant, isn't it? Right, really good service. But until we actually know the exact dimensions, do final, because obviously by the time you've dot and dabbed and plastered and what have you, it reduces. It could even be so many millimeters or what have you, but it could make a difference. So as project manager, I feel like I'm on The Apprentice, Alan Sugar. As project manager, and now I've got to work out a bit of a timeline on who's doing what and where and when, so that we can get everything put in place. But anyway, we're still just having a bit of a mess around Nick Garden at the moment until we can get everything done. Right, speak to you later. Bye. Best thing about when you're doing something like this, you get to treat yourself to new toys. Look at this bad boy. See what it's like. I like this. Well, this is mine and Helen's last day as landscape gardeners. The next job is for Matt and Shane to come in with the mini digger. They're going to do that when we're on holiday in May, so they can actually stay in our caravan. But as you can see, we've cleared it down to a good level, I think, really, compared to how it was. I'll probably do a cross section here now to a picture of how it was, and then you can see the differences. What we've also done is everywhere's been sprayed with an industrial weed killer. So hopefully everything will die off now, even though we've got it down to a certain level. We've cut all the trees back, as you can see. You can actually see the greenhouses now, which you didn't really used to be able to see. All the trees have gone, and that's just Helen down at the bottom of the garden, just doing the last bit of burning for today, which is what we've raked up and cut down. So yeah, the next job is for Matt and Shane. So I'm sure we'll see some big differences once the mini digger's been in. And so that's it for this week. Bye for now.